Mao Zedong once said, "While the prospects are bright, the road ahead has twists and turns." What just happened to Tomb? That's the whole point of today's video. We will be talking about Tomb Finance and just what is going on. You just saw it there. It was above the price of one Phantom. It had recovered peg. This is Tomb Finance, by the way, if you are completely baffled by what I'm talking about. Okay, what is going on here? I think by showing you a chart, I will be able to explain everything just visually to you very quickly. This is what happened. So that was 1 month ago, over there on that side, and now this is today. The price just pumped all the way up to above peg. Don't forget to watch this until the end so that I can tell you why I think that this insane pump just happened today. So watch till the end and I will tell you what I think happened. Let's get to that part later. First we're going to go over to this part, which was horrible. This is what Tomb is supposed to be doing continuously, right? This is a chart on Zoocoin Cash, and we're comparing the price of Tomb to the price of a Rat Phantom. Rat Phantom being the same price as Phantom. And you can see that Tomb was doing an extremely great job at staying on peg, yeah, on price with the price of Phantom. While that was happening, we could go into here, the masonry, right? Put tshare token in here, and we could earn Tomb token. That was the minting process. You can also use the symmetry, pair up your Tomb and Phantom, remembering that the price is always pretty much on peg with each other, which is the aim, and you can use them to farm more tshare token. So I was doing that. A lot of people in my Telegram group, we were also doing that, and suddenly, one terrible day, out of nowhere really, everything was going so well. It was really the best printer. I was getting very rich off of Tomb. Until just one day, this happened. In the space of one day, the price of Tomb token fell from 1 Tomb per Phantom to 0.02, and everybody was wrecked. Why did this happen? It was exploited by a douche. This douche found a way to get around the tax system, which was used to keep Tomb on peg with Phantom. It's called seigniorage. There are 3 tokens in this ecosystem. The way it was working was that Tomb had a very high tax when it was close to the price of Phantom. Because of that, it bought back some Tomb, it kept the price up, it also put people off the idea of selling their Tomb because they didn't want to spend such high tax. Instead, people were using tshare. I was selling tshare more than I was selling Tomb, to be honest. But tshare was also about 2,000, I think at its peak, $2,000 per token. Now it's a steal at 477. Now, because of that exploit, about 40 people found out about it from this douche who made a website called No Tax Tomb, and they sold their Tomb for no tax. Then a FUD attack happened in the Discord where just everybody started selling their Tomb, and if everyone sells their crypto, the crypto price goes to 0, and that's almost what happened. It was a terrible day, honestly. I'd never want to remember that day again. I felt terrible, not for my own balance, but for everyone else who had followed me into my Tomb journey. I'm very happy to see that it is now almost completely back on peg. I have been buying Tomb for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I've been making videos in my weekly videos about doing this. So if you have been following me in that call, not financial advice, of course, it's your own responsibility. But if you did, then congratulations, you just made a 2x overnight. What happened? How did it recover? To answer the question of what happened today with that unbelievable pump, we need to go back to about the 9th of September first and answer the question about what happened with this small pump there. And that is all down to the new owner of Tomb. Tomb was sold by the development team, the old development team, to this man, Harry Ye. Harry Ye is Quantum Fintechs Group's managing director. I would describe Harry Ye as a billionaire, I guess, and he bought Tomb. Initially, what he did when he bought Tomb was he made this pump here when he bought out pretty much all of the T-bond here. T-bond is another part of the Tomb ecosystem. Again, I urge you, if you want to find out about seigniorage and how Tomb actually works, you can check this video up here. A couple things are a little bit different to that video now. I'm going to have to update it, but today is a news video, not an update video on how seigniorage works. It's quite complex, but basically you need all three tokens. Harry bought up all the T-bond that was sitting here, burning the Tomb, taking the Tomb out of supply, which meant that he pumped the token all the way up to 0.37. Then, out of, I guess, FOMO, we pumped up to 4.9, to half a Phantom token. And then, today, something happened. On Tomb Tuesday of all days, the price pumped from 0.3 all the way back onto peg. So now it is sitting just under peg. What does that mean now that it's back on peg? It means that now I can take, for example, I can go into this section here, the masonry, waiting for it to get above peg. I can put my tshare in here and I can start once again to start printing more Tomb token. Very nice. And I'm making tshare by pairing up my Tomb with my Phantom here, and you can pair your tshare with your Phantom here for extremely juicy APRs and APYs. So I've got about 1,000 on in this wallet. It's very shy of what I did have before, because I'm still, we're tiptoeing back into Tomb because it was a pretty scary time. But I am getting back into this now because the APR is great, 279% APR, daily APR of 0.77 on your Tomb and Phantom LP. With Harry Ye at the wheel, I believe that this can keep its peg without even using the gatekeeper. What is the gatekeeper? The gatekeeper was what was exploited when this price dumped here. Tomb, as far as I know now, is going to continue without the use of the gatekeeper, which means you can buy and sell Tomb token without any tax. The tax is gone. The gatekeeper is dead. How will Tomb manage to keep on peg without a gatekeeper is going to be a wild ride. That's for sure. Woo! So, let's meet Harry Ye, huh? This is Harry Ye here. Harry Ye is also a keynote speaker, I believe, at the Phantom Developer Conference in Abu Dhabi on the 25th to 29th of October this year. That is correct. Harry Ye, the owner of Tomb Finance, as the keynote speaker at the Phantom Developer Conference in Abu Dhabi. I don't know how to put this simply, other than if the founder of Tomb is a keynote speaker at the Phantom Developer Conference in Abu Dhabi, you can bet your bottom dollar that some whales will be getting involved with Tomb before or after this conference, after seeing what Harry Ye has to say. That's all I'm going to say about that. You can follow Harry Ye here on Twitter, where he does post continuously and almost completely about Phantom. He is a big Phantom fanboy, just like me, just like you. And today's just a day of celebration. Look, we're above again. Look at that. We're above. When we're above peg. What the fuck? So, when will Tomb start printing in the masonry? At the moment, there's a little bit of a dreamy area, paradoxical area. It's called a Zen epoch, so the price needs to get a little bit further above Tomb and for a little bit longer, basically, so it needs to stabilize before we will be able to start minting more Tomb token with our tshare. So it's going to be a wild ride, as I said, for now, because generally in crypto, after such huge pumps, there's usually a bit of decline in the token price and some consolidation. So be interesting to see exactly what's going to happen there with this. I'm just going to collect some more tshare. I think that's my plan. And I'm going to keep mining away with my Tomb to get more tshare that way. And I'm going to be putting it into the masonry because I'm getting ready to be back in business. What about you guys? Are you excited for Tomb? So, the big question, how did it happen? Well, it is Tuesday. It's Tomb Tuesday. Generally, if you get into the Tomb Telegram, okay, we get into Tomb Telegram here every Tuesday or every second Tuesday. Harry Ye, the man, the legend, will get into Tomb and he will start talking. Pin message was about 2 weeks ago, exactly. So now he made one today, which must have helped with the Tomb pumped. But I have a funny feeling that a certain billionaire possibly bought some Tomb today, because I've never seen an announcement pump a price 2x like that. It's nuts. But basically what Harry did announce is that the migration of ownership from the old Tomb team to him is finally complete, and now Harry is in full charge of Tomb. I'm pleased to. He has also announced some new moderators for their Discord chat. He's apologized that it's taking a bit longer than planned. He has short-term goals, he has mid-term goals, and he has long-term goals, which are 6 months long for Tomb. He's also happy to announce that a company will be formed behind Tomb Finance. Without giving away too many details, this is what he's been going and doing in the background, and unfortunately, the entity setups take a lot longer because there's a lot to do, I guess, if you're going to set up a company behind a DeFi yield farm. So his announcement was kind of an announcement in a way, but that went some ways to building more confidence for Tomb. It's still above peg. And yeah, so what am I going to do? I'm going to show you now, to end this video, just how to buy more Tomb, because I'm just going to grab a bit more. So we head over to SpookySwap to buy Tomb now, because the gatekeeper, as I said, is dead. It's disabled. We can now buy Tomb without having to worry about that. So we would just go to SpookySwap, put in Tomb, and what I have 103, so yeah, I'll take half my Phantom would be that, get 49 Tomb for that. Amazing to see. This is ridiculous. And for 0.5% slippage, I can then pair that, I can swap that, sorry, there. Then I would go to liquidity and pair up my Tomb with my Phantom, just like this. Bada bing, bada boom. And with that, I take some more Tomb and Phantom LP tokens, I bang them into the cemetery, and that's me signing off for today with what is a fantastic day for Tomb, a fantastic day for Phantom, and hopefully a fantastic day for you too. Thank you, Harry. Yeah, you are a crypto legend. I look forward to next Tuesday or the Tuesday after, when you will make another announcement, because this is becoming quite amazing. Quite amazing.